Thank you and welcome. Today on the Duck News we have a very serious, in-depth report. We have here 3 members of the general public who have been cruelly mistreated by giant corporations and their evil call center employees. Peggy Sue recently called her electric company because of sky-high bills. I'll allow Peggy to explain the situation. Peggy?
Well, see, they installed these new smart meters, right? They transmit directly to the office, so no one reads the meter anymore. The month after they did this to me, I went from having a $200 a month electric bill to $1,500. I can't pay that.
So, what did you do to resolve this situation?
I called the electric company. I told a nice young man to please credit the charges, since there had to be a mistake with their meter. And he flat out refused. Even after I told him I'd have to sell my house.
I was as horrified by this story as you are, dear viewer. So, we contacted their local electric company to speak with the call center supervisor, Mr. Phil. Hello, Francis. Big fan here. Thank you, but never mind that now. How do you answer the evil charges against your employee? Well, see, we've reviewed the recording of this call with Peggy Sue, and, well, we've got a different story. Are you calling Peggy Sue a liar? In a word, yes. See, what Peggy Sue isn't telling you is the part of the conversation where she mentions her cat developed a phobia of the dark last month. That's the same month we installed the new meters. As a result of this phobia, she has to have ultra-high wattage lights plugged into all her outlets, running from dawn to dusk. It's not a question of a bad meter, but of bad judgment. Ah, well then. Thank you. Moving right along, Edward Frank recently had a fight with his cable company because they wouldn't send him a field technician to calibrate the cable service for his TV. Despite spending hours of the phone with tech support and following all of their instructions, they still wouldn't help him. I have on the phone Miss Linda, another call center supervisor, this time for the cable company. How do you answer this charge, Miss Linda? Are you quite comfortable depriving a man of his television?
I highly resent that, Francis. We're a very committed customer service team here, and the fact that one of my people spent 2 hours on the phone with that crazy man should prove it.
Fair enough. What makes you say he's crazy?
I listened in on the latter part of this call, and I wish it had been one of the ones we had recorded for training purposes. The symptoms he described indicated the tint settings on his television set had gotten bumped, so that it wasn't looking right. And even though the cable company has nothing to do with that, we took a lot of time to try and help him change the settings back to what they were.
So a tint setting. How could you not show him where the tint button was?
Well, every TV's different. We have a rough idea, but we need to tell him describe what he has, and he just wouldn't give us any straight answers. We'd ask, what controls are on the TV remote? And he'd give us some left field answer, like, the controls don't change from one era to the next, sweetheart. After 2 hours of this, we gave up.
Well, thank you. And our final story is about a major internet service provider that simply refused to resolve an issue about slow service. A clear-cut case of false advertising brought by Mrs. Alma Winters. We contacted the actual tech support agent who took the call from Mrs. Winters. His name is Echo Ray. Echo Ray, what do you have to say to the fact that you are unwilling to help a paying customer achieve their promised internet speeds?
Francis, man, let me tell you, how old is your computer at home?
Well, 2 years old, I think.
And does that computer run as fast as it did when you first set it up?
Well, no. It's old. I've put a lot of crap on there, a lot of processes and programs.
Right. Mrs. Winters told me her computer was 15 years old. and connected with a dial-up modem. I don't know what you know about broadband service, Francis, but broadband service does not come in through a dial-up modem. I couldn't even figure out where the hell that lady's internet was coming from, but it sure wasn't from our service, because it doesn't come in through no dial-up modem.
So, wait. You said her computer was 15 years old and trying to get broadband from a dial-up modem?
Amen, Francis. It took her computer a half hour. Not exaggerating, man. 34 minutes. Just to turn on. Really don't think the internet is slowing down that computer.
And now, on to a message from our sponsor, who at the moment I wished had a broader range of services.
A nose. Whoosh. Whoosh. I'm flying. Whoosh. Whoosh. Flying. What the fuck is going on? What was... Come on, again? Oh, yeah, I'm so happy to hear it wasn't freaking vodka related this time. I don't care. You know, what do you mean, what? It's obvious what it is. You see the fucking mushrooms laying around. You see exactly how he's fucking tripping balls. Destroyed the entire artwork for the entire freaking commercial, and now he's like flying around. What are we... Come on. How much are we paying this guy? Come on. Someone get this shit together.
For more information, please call 1-800-Shank-a-Duck for all your duck shanking needs. That's 1-800-Shank-a-Duck for all your duck shanking needs. 1-800-Shank-a-Duck for all your duck shanking needs. Again, that's 1-800-Shank-a-Duck for all your duck shanking needs.